In this video we will give you some pro fitting tips to use alongside our DIY installation video. If you follow these tips carefully, you're guaranteed to get the very best finish when you install your window film. While it is possible to install window film using regular kitchen towel or something similar, it's always best to use a lint-free cloth or tissue. Lint-free products will not drop fibers while being used and therefore make the task of cleaning your windows a lot easier. Squeegeeing your window clean is a vital part of achieving a successful installation. When squeegeeing your windows, it's always good practice to wipe the squeegee blade after each stroke. This will clean the squeegee blade of any dirt you have just removed and prevent it from being redeposited back onto the window on your next stroke. Window film has two parts, the film itself and a clear backing liner. To remove the liner, attach a piece of tape to each side of the corner of the film and keep them a little offset. Press the tape onto the corner firmly to ensure they will grasp the corner of the film. Pull them apart to separate the backing from the corner of the film. There are a few ways to fully remove the liner. We're going to show you them all, so you can make your own choice on which way is easiest for you. The first method is by laying the film on a flat surface. From your already taped corner of the film, pull the tape apart to release the backing. Place tape on the exposed film to anchor it to the flat surface. Remove the backing slowly and spray slip solution on the film generously as you go. The second method is to add a small amount of slip solution to a window near the window you are tinting. This will hold the film in place while you remove the liner. Present the film to the window with the clear liner facing you. Remove the clear release liner whilst spraying the adhesive side of the film generously with the slip solution. This will help prevent the adhesive side of the film from sticking to itself. The final method is to use a helper to remove the liner. Have your helper hold the film in the air by the top corners. Remove the backing slowly and spray slip solution on the film generously as you go. Always spray your hands with the slip solution before handling window film which has had the liner removed. This will prevent any fingerprints being transferred onto the film. Window film is commonly applied by a single person, but having a helper can be a great benefit, especially when tinting larger windows. They come in particularly helpful when it comes to removing the liner, but they can also help with handling large sheets of film and placing it on the glass once the liner is removed, to avoid any creasing of the film. A common issue people face when applying window film is not using enough slip solution on the glass and film. We can't stress enough, do not use your slip solution sparingly. Use plenty of solution on both the film and the window. This will help you move the film into place after placing it on the glass. It will also prevent any premature adhesion to the window before you get the film in place. No matter how much slip solution you use, it's squeegeed out, so you can never use too much, but you can definitely use too little. When applying the film to the window, it's important to remove as much of the moisture as possible from under the film to achieve optimal results. We recommend 3 squeegee techniques for each piece of film installed. Your first squeegee should be a light pressure to remove the excess slip solution from under the film and set the film into place. Use the squeegee across the top and down the middle to make a capital T. Continue to squeegee from the center out to the edge to remove all bubbles and slip solution. After this, you can trim your edges. Once the edges are trimmed, it's time for your second squeegee. This time you will use a firm pressure to remove as much residual moisture as possible. This will help to secure a firm bond and reduce the drying time of the film once it is installed. Finally, wrap a tissue around your card and squeegee the edges of the film again. The tissue will absorb any moisture as you push it out to prevent it running back under the film after you have squeegeed. When you trim the film, it's best to use a card as a guide. Run the card down the edge of the window with your blade on the inside of the card. This will create an equal 1 to 2 mm gap around the perimeter of the window. Leaving a small gap is important. You'll need it to effectively squeegee out the slip solution from under the film. It's also vital for the longevity of the film. If you trim the film too close to the edge and it touches the rubber seal, this can result in the film peeling or bubbling. Deep window frames can make it difficult to trim the corners without creasing the film. If this is the case with your window, simply use a small relief cut like shown here to allow you to trim without damaging the film. If you ever need to remove window film, we recommend first heating the film with a heat gun. If you don't have one of those, you can use a hairdryer. Heat up the film to loosen the adhesive. This should allow you to remove the film in one piece. Once you remove the film, you may be left with some adhesive on the glass. You can use a small window scraper to remove this.